Oh boy, alright, let's start. How long has it been since the last drawing stream of Stand Designs? Ja tylko wyślę link i można zaczynać. Proszę bardzo. That brings up some memories. I've never really done a stream of a combination stand. Alright. Yes, that was a intentional mislead. Pinkster, the situation did not change in the last stream. I finished one of the projects and I finished this one I am making right now of a commissioned stand design. Okay. Yeah, I can. I'm capable of doing that, such feat. Okay, I gotta check if the thickness of the... Okay, anti-aliasing, that's something I need to do. I guess it's good. Alright. So today we do have a basic sketch. It's an interesting design, I'd say. Though I still will be adding some slight changes here and there to, as I said, make it a little bit more stand-ish. And this design was proposed by none other than RedBlueValley. So the guy that also proposed running with an angel stand. I was making a live stream about this one. So yeah, like, we go way back. And that sounds definitely a bit interesting how it's portrayed. So yeah, after all, I will be making a little break from the making of the new maps for Stronghold, and now it's not because I'm focusing on the claw custom level, although I definitely should, but mostly because I want for Stronghold Crusader Definitive Edition to rid of some bugs. You know how it is. The game comes out and you have a lot of stuff that they then have to fix or like remove, so when it's done, it's gonna be done. Not sure how I'm gonna have time this week. Still lots of stuff happening. Maybe at the weekend there will be something to do by me. Okay, I'm gonna look up at the document. Hold on. Yeah, there is something about the belt. So the stand, despite bye-bye Prankster. The stand, despite being called minute by minute. Oh yeah, we're gonna first draw this part, and I want to, I think, animate the hand a little bit. That's the trend I've been doing for a brief time. Well, oh boy, oh boy. Virgin Snake, the game that was released a few days ago was Stronghold Crusader Definitive Edition. That's why I was trying to finish my project with the Stronghold maps. But another game, I'd love to maybe bring some new titles. I usually try to play some new games, at least one new game for the holidays. I gotta remember some of your proposals for games, but if it's gonna happen, that is gonna be definitely second half of August. Yeah, of August, yeah. That's when I will have, you know, most of the free time, because right now it's, let me tell you, it's pretty rough. So yeah, I'll have to some time, but yeah, that's a little bit of a tradition that I try to like record some new games. And there is also another issue of me not having disk space. Yeah, oh yeah, I want to finish the project with Holdfast. I want to release Holdfast video, because it takes so many like the videos I made take so much time, the footage, so much time on my disk, and I want to start working on the Minecraft video. But also, like, it's, I'm not joking, 600 megabytes of Minecraft recordings. So if I'm gonna be playing some new games, it's probably not gonna wait too much. Alright, let's switch to different music. Alright, this one is jazzy. Okay, so the base body, like, I have enough issues for. It's simple but pretty good design. It's with the details I feel we can make it stand out a little bit more. You see, I think, I don't know if Prinkster is still here, but not reacting apparently helped, I think. Oh, that's another can of worms. Yeah, not paying attention. I think it is the silent treatment really is helping. I don't know. I don't have much experience with that. If you look back to like some of my old videos, there was like a little program for making music that I touched upon, and I did some stuff. Okay, there is just one. It's not like I don't. I'm against the idea. It's just it would take considerable amount of time to have a satisfying result. Oh, really? That's how it works. Well, I still would. If I would make stuff, I would prefer to be it like completely my own. Although, like, unless I would want to dive into remixes. Oh, you're doing this stuff. I didn't know. Oh, I almost accidentally closed the OBS. I must be careful. All right, now the waist. The waist might be a little bit problematic. Let me take a look at the pictures I've been provided. Can I load it in? No, I cannot. I think. Hold on. Alright, so I have to rely on a 0. Oh, okay, this is a price tag. Okay. Alright. Well, I gotta check it. I'll check it out later. Snake. Alright. Now, how I want to make this stand more standish is also how... Okay, I'm gonna keep its head like that. Yeah, I'm gonna draw hatless and head version of the stand. Why not? No. It was just no, I was looking at the stuff that the author sent me, like the commissioner sent me, alright, about the design, because this one was sent by him, right? And there were some other pictures with some little details, and there was like a little text, or like over here, written somewhere, and it didn't have high enough resolution for some of them, so I had to squint my eyes. And I was like, I saw something like, what is this, B10? Is it like some kind specific kind of belt that I need to depict here? But no, it was just a price tag. So that gives me more creative freedom in that case. Low key, if you remove the clothing, it kind of looks like an airport enemy. Alright. Yeah, this guy got fake arms. Oh yeah. Same for me, and I'm on PC. Okay, but yeah, we resolved the issue. Today I think on this stream, given the hour we've started and some other stuff that I want to finish today, I feel like we are gonna finish the line art and do some basic coloring, at least partially. Okay, idea. I got an idea. What if there was like this little cap over here covering this part of the arm, like this. Well, wouldn't that restrict the movement a little bit? Yeah, it kinda looks less movement restrictive. Dzień dobry, witam. Ah, I see. Why you cannot use PC for streams? It's like, I remember like some people had problems with PC. For example, Cacto, he is unable to type anything on the stream for some weird reason. Is that the same case? Ah, okay. Okay. That's understandable. Okay, good idea for a finger placement, although I would prefer it to be over here. Like this. Well, I remember when I was at that point, so... Well, it was never that bad, to be honest. So yeah, maybe I don't know how bad it is. How tough it is. Alright, if you're gonna use the belt... okay, for example, like, first let's draw the base of the belt. What kind of... okay, the stand operates like, has the motifs of clocks and clockwise rotation and some creating illusions. That move in a certain clockwise manner around the stand. Okay, I know. So, hear me out. First step to make the stand not appear so humanly is to not apply human anatomy completely. Like, let's add like a little things. Glock based stand. That's just the Emperor from part 3. There is a stand that is literally a gun. Okay, so the gonna mark it like it is. Like this. All right. Gonna do shoes very soon. And I think I'm gonna switch up the music soon. Although that's an interesting challenge. Make a gun stand that is still original because we had like free gun stands at this point. Glory Days, Sex Pistols, and the Emperor. Yeah, those three. O! Witam serdecznie, Krok. Dawno cię nie było. No zaraz cię zastanawiałem na streamie. Gdzie się podziałeś? Okej, troszkę zmieniłem muzykę. Co tam u ciebie? Well, okay, how to translate it properly? It's a lot of cobwebs. Why it's so dark and sorry, and he just opens the window, and here comes my stream with a blinding light. Okay. You know, Virgin, I think this is something that's gonna be implemented soon. I feel like, because some of the English videos, they get automatically translated to Polish with a automatic translator.
Yeah.
Like the sound itself, it sucks, but this is something that I think wouldn't suck too much if we had on the chat and could be like easily toggled. Because I'm not clicking on an English video to listen to Polish narrator. I'm clicking on an English video because I know English. I don't know. That's this like kind of reminds me of like some fungus, like underside of the mushrooms hat. You know what I mean? I'm still thinking how to draw this connection. Okay, what about okay, I got an idea. You see, it's like more like teeth. I guess, like, if you're going in that direction, that I must you think like the whale thing they have going on. But yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Oh yeah, I like this. Alright, the belt, head, and now the shoes. Yeah, I'm not very good at drawing shoes, but I kinda want them to not look very human. A bit more robotic. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know how that cat is called, but yeah. They do have a posture of a space marine a little bit, yeah. Oh, and I got I won't have to work on the color palette because I was already provided with one. So that's nice. Oh, hello, the author himself. Welcome. Currently, I think I'm gonna finish the liner today and do some basic coloring. Wiesz, nie mogłem mieć od długa znajomości, bo papieża mamy najwcześniej, no, od 2 miesięcy? To 2 miesiące, może 3 miesiące minęło. Okay, yeah, I need to fix this a little bit. Add a little bit over here. Yeah, for now I'm just thinking how to exactly do the belt and what kind of stuff I can add to the clothes to reinforce the clock motif here and there. You wrote like $10 belt, right? That wasn't like a specific name of the belt design you wanted me to make. A tak. Trochę mi przypominało to tutaj, że pierwszy raz wrzucili to Space Marines z czapką papieską. Chyba bardziej chodziło o czapkę taką kardynalską czy coś, ale... I'm gonna give him like a little hat. Okay. Tak. Ooh, I got an idea. Let's see if it fits. Hold on. Alright, it's alright. Baseball, well, a little bit. We'll see. Maybe maybe I can make the hat a little bit baggy. I think that would give it more texture feel. We'll move to the hat very soon. Za chwilkę zrobimy tutaj przejdziemy do czapki. Alright. Now let's add some stripes over here. Okay, this one is fine. Okay, those are all. Okay, this one might be tricky. I like it. Alright, let's save it. Let's change music. And before we do the hand, I want the hand to move a little bit. Let's move on to the hat. gonna give it like a little, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Also over here, I'm gonna add some stuff, but that's later. All right, let me take a look. Just a cap. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. I'm looking at references. You know what? It doesn't. I thought it was a little episode. See you in 30 minutes. Ah, he's going, yeah. He's accelerating the time to catch up. Well, you know, I could explain to you what was happening during the past 30 minutes, but if you want to boost my watch time, I'm not complaining. Okay, this should be a little bit smaller. We'll see, I don't have much experience in drawing hat garments. A hat in time. That's a cool game, by the way. I wonder what game Gears for Breakfast is doing nowadays. Okay, up until this point it was fine, but the last line was. Alright, what if może. It's not easy, I'll tell you that. Come on. Okay. It looks a little bit goofy, but I think I like it. Okay, let's... o to chodzi właśnie. That's the point. Okay, I can fix those. Could roll that guy with Devil's has a big gun, fairly using a spike access, so he looks very. Oh, you haven't seen that one character I drew for Stoneworks lore. His name was Dios, actually. Okay, while thinking about if the hat is good or not. RedBlueValley, so if you're here, let me know. What do you think of the hat? Maybe I should make it more stiff. Hold on, let me pull out Deuce. Oh, there he is. Okay, so that was one of the characters I withdrew for Sunworks lore. He's spiky red and all that stuff, yeah. Alright, we'll see later on. Maybe I could like add some kind of pin or something later then, but if you like it, then that's fine. And in addition, Deuce was able to control blood. He could solidify into, I don't know, spears or spikes, or like could stop the bleeding. So yeah, pretty much would fit in that kind of cover. Heavy metal band cover very well. Okay, let's see. How did I draw the previous hand? Like this. Yeah, you guys have pretty similar profile pictures. They depict completely something else, but the colors and the arrangement of colors is eerily similar, and your username is also has a similar length. Okay, the question is, do I want the hat to move? Oh boy. Okay, I've just realized what I'm putting myself into. Because it's... You guys don't know how hard it is for me when I'm making an eye catch to make a limb move from a given point joint, right? The program doesn't have that function. By trial and error, I have to get a result that I like, but it's hard. Okay, well, I'm gonna be thinking about that later. If the hat will be moving, I kind of want the hand to move at least. I gotta think how to do it. For now, I can just draw it, and you know, you don't have to use the whole thing. Yeah, it will have... Sorry, I'm gonna cut off one finger. It's gonna have 4 fingers. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Well, alright. You haven't slept for long. I've been sleepy for a while as well, recently. Alright, let's change music. Well, it's not the complexity of FirePacker, it's for the Adobe Elements 14, so the program I'm using for making eye catches. And it's not a program for animating, it's a program for making a family compilation of photos from your summer trip. You make slideshows with that thing, not animations. And my entire channel just riding on this program. It's pretty amazing how it can still pull many of these things off if you know it thoroughly. And like for many years I've been constantly discovering new things. I'm still learning a lot of things about it. Oh, I see. Wait. Oh man. Well, Snake, maybe you should get some sleep and not sit on the live stream too much. I don't know what time zone are you on. I'm gonna change the music, something that will put you into sleep. Okay, and as I said, I want the clock to be not something that a human can wear. Zrobimy zegarek na coś, co nie wygląda na coś, co by człowiek nosił. Somehow, these things can stack. Snake. These things can stack. All right. So I think we are done with the background sketch. Yeah, everything for it is done. Let's take a look at the whole thing. All right. Looks fine for now. Although there is, okay. What kind of clock motifs I can put over here? Or like here. If something revolves around something. Okay, I'm gonna be brainstorming ideas. Something circulating. Oh, Sandal. Not really. I'm thinking about something more mechanical. With Sandal, you know, still that the sun usually stays on one side of the sky, one half of the sky. It's never like a full rotation. In most places. It's called minute by minute. Can be also like related to time, yeah. Maybe something sundial I can put somewhere. As I said, I want to put some imprints on the clothes. Thinking about fixing that shoe. Yeah, the longer I'm gonna look, the more things I'm gonna want to fix. I want to have some things hanging from this part. Kinda like the clock weights, you know? Hold on, let me get the reference. Yeah, I think that's gonna look cool. and fit with the fit. Like little things, nothing too serious. Also, let's keep in mind the coloration of the stand. We're gonna have a lot of warm colors. Yeah, a cog could work. I'm not sure if it's now doesn't put too much emphasis on time, although at this point I think I'm just too picky. Yeah, let's go with this one. With the cog. Hello, useleczka. Also, happy 19th day of the month. A cog. Let's see. I'll just grab a couple stock designs. Let's see what we can work with. It still kind of works out with the whole like worker fit. Okay, let's see if you can like fit it. There's still gonna be a squarish part over here. I just want to put one cog behind it. Either that or in this position. Or even this. A little bit bigger. Okay, let's see if I can cook up something. There we go. I finally finished one of the projects, Yule. The Stronghold one. After like 5 years, I think, it's done. Okay, gonna still include this part over here. There we go. Okay, let's change music. I don't know, Juleczka. It seems to switch up pretty randomly. Like Virgin Snake had number 1 for like on the stream at the beginning. Then Vishtam joined, and despite Virgin Snake not leaving the stream, he lost the number 1 spot. So I think it checks like who sent the most messages under like 10 minutes or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think the cock looks very cool. What do you think, RedBlueValley? Do we get the green light on this one? Alright. Very coggy. Alright, let's add, because the belt, if I remember, yeah, it had a lot of, actually, it kinda like a bunch of wires together. Okay, I'm gonna experiment a little bit with this one. Yeah, of course, I could just draw it pretty basically, but I just keep complicating stuff. So I would just like go here. It's been a while since I didn't. Actually, no. I've been doing the lore drawing stream, I think. Well, that would be a lot of layers to keep that in mind. It would be difficult for me to differentiate which layer was where. Okay, and now I can just hold on, maybe I can do it a little bit better. Well, yeah, but then some go on top of others. I think that would be way more work. And I can just remove this one. Either way, this belt, like this part of the belt, will be pretty dark, so it's not gonna be that visible. No, I don't like this one. I can just. No. There are some other English-speaking people here. There we go. I guess. Folders. I do make folders. But I'm not gonna do folders for too little things, like only for big stuff. No dokładnie, to jest naturalne takie przejście. Ale dobrze, możemy gadać też po angielsku. Nie żałuję, że to, że nie mogę, muszę tylko jeden język ustawić. Okay, and now I can just add this one. Okay, I think I know what you meant here with that one, but I kind of like it gives a special kind of texture to the whole thing with like unperfect lines after erasing something. I don't know, I think like kind of style thing, I think. Uważaj. Uważaj. No, it's a viable thing. It's just I'm not a professional artist, so I can be sloppy a little bit. I can make that excuse. Alright, and now this part, and we're gonna be done with the belt. It took longer than I thought, but it was fine. Yeah. Kinda makes me want to like make those stuff. Like it looks like it's part of it, but nah. Let's just keep it like that. Okay, what else is related to spinning around something, revolving about something, or going clockwise? Okay, we got some. Oh yeah, I should probably some of those. A halo? Don't see it. I don't see it. Okay, let's remove those two for now. A hand of the clock, maybe. Yo, yeah. Okay. I got an idea. Clock hand. Okay, got a random ass picture. So remove the Chinese part. Okay, if I can put those on some parts or model the clothes a little bit like them. I think that would be cool. Like I could. Oh, I am getting sleepy already. Well, I know it's a little bit on the nose. He was promoting his merchandise too much. Oh yeah, I'm happy to hear some tips. Okay, hold on. As a weapon, maybe even, yeah. Yeah, don't worry. Like, I've learned how to use the folders and layers when I was making the... Actually, I can show you. When I was making the hot seat time-lapse video. Oh, there it is. Like, check all this stuff out. If I didn't sort it out, I would be completely lost. It's folders with solved folders and stuff like that, so it was wild. So maybe because of that, I'm only reserving folders for big stuff. I don't know. Understandable. Okay, actually, no. I'm just gonna pick a new layer. Yeah, let's clear up some of this. Do you name your layers? What could we put? Some of them like over here, stuff like this. Maybe something more like this. Yeah. But I don't think they're gonna be like literal hand clocks. It's gonna be something engraved into the clothing. Background of the layer. What do you mean? Like something that I can just make a new layer, put it in the back and color it, or? Ah, no, okay, something else. Let me think, if we... like smaller... Yeah, I like the idea of this one being on the back. Like they're not too visible. Yeah, just two of them, not too much. Thank you for the watch time boosting. Ah, all right. You can later show me, Yul, if you want. This is actually kind of like we have sticky fingers. He has like a zipper in that area. Alright, that's food for thought. Hand clocks. Alright, we can leave it for later. So this model can be removed. Oh yeah, I can show you guys some early stuff. I was trying to figure out the pose. There was my brother going to eat dinner. Yeah, this one. He's hitting the gritty. But yeah, we can remove those. Oops. I'm gonna keep this one. I like it, yeah. It's very nice. We're gonna add those later. We put references into a folder. We have the hat and the hand, and now the hand. Let's focus on the hand and the clock that's on it, and then I think after we add the hand clocks, we can call the liner done, and we'll be doing the basic coloring. Thank you. Yeah, despite not posting any videos, my subscribers were slowly but surely going up. I wonder when I post new videos if the number will go down as usual. Czy to jest Waitrox? Siema. Czyżby to był Waitrox? Witam. Pomija ten, po profilowym, tak coś poznaję. Kopę lat. Co tam u ciebie? Okay, we're gonna make the clock also in the shape of the... Of course, it needs to be 19 on the clock. I can't miss that reference. Well, yeah, it varies, it's rough. U mnie całkiem nieźle, dużo się w życiu dzieje, ale pewne swoje projekty kończę. Dzisiaj skończyłem jeden z projektów, takich side projektów, no i daję radę. Niedługo, na przykład w niedzielę będziemy robić testy takie na serwer systemu magicznego. System z Minecrafta zawsze robię. Hey, by the way, RedBlueValley, does the clock is purely visual thingy, or does it have its... I don't think it has its like actual purpose, right? It's just something that Distant wears. Dzięki wielkie. Tobie również. Dawaj znać, co tam u ciebie od czasu do czasu. Jak jakiś tam projekt będę coś robić, to dam ci znać też tam Minecraftowy. A zawsze coś robię. Zawsze nad czymś siedzę. Yeah, let me look at the document once again. I mean, yeah, it correlates visually, but clock, let's see. Clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise. Okay, there is no mention that it uses its clock, right? A wiem, jak to bywa, jak projekt idzie, ups, w żółwim tempie. Czasami. Actually, you know what? No, this is a bad clock design. I'm sorry, I've been designing it. But I was thinking, we already have this one. Right? We should make something similar. Chyba kojarzysz, że to nie był ten gość, co miał podobny skin do ciebie? Actually, let me switch the music for now. Nie, okej. To ktoś inny. Co wszystko wygrywał. Przecież te wszystkie OX-y i te sprawy. Okay, this is this one. Nie pamiętam. Chyba nie mieliśmy za bardzo interakcji z nim. Nie wiem. Wszystko parkę inne. Okej. Okay, let's put this one. Put it like this. Also, I was thinking maybe I could do some speed arts, speed paints, you know. This Firepacker version has an option to make a time lapse, yeah, a time lapse. Ja może też tam jakieś eventy coś porobię. Będziemy otwierać Sky Magic Waitrox, więc wiesz, zawsze można jakąś tam, wiesz, współpracę nawiązać. Taką czy nie inną. Wy nam przy czymś pomożecie, wam pomożemy w czymś innym. No, może coś się z tego nawiąże. Okay, but I think we need to go circular. You said it was a Rolex, right? Let me look at the Rolex and completely destroy my advertisement on the side. Okay. If you're gonna go with Rolex, I need to actually, let's put this, make this one shorter. Okay. Hold on, I have an idea. But although the Rolex has this cool motif on some of its clocks. I got an idea. Okay, let's put a clock hand over here. I see, which one even? This one. Hold on. Why is music not working? There we go. Thank you. Let's turn you. Like this. Rotate. You know, even silly jokes can give me ideas. Okay, this one, I think, yeah, we gotta keep circular. Unless we do a little cog. Alright, that's fine. Now we can remove this one, this one, this one. Kurde, Waitrx to jest numer 3. Yeah, that's definitely something a human would not wear, but a stand would. Oh, thank you, Yule. That's pretty nice. I'm glad. And of course, I forgot. We're gonna add those little niblets over here. I don't know how they're called. Nawet nie wiem jak po polsku brzmią. But we can add those. Oh, what's this? Hey, why is it here? Ah, okay, I see. Wrong layer. Okay. So, liner done? No. We gotta add those. I'm just gonna add one like here. Well, I think we're gonna keep the stream for like half an hour at max. Just gonna finish the liner, do some basic coloring. Although it's when, of course, we all know that's at the shading, it really makes the drawing pop off. Okay, there we go. And one thing I want to add, okay, so this is gonna be like attached to some kind of, it's not gonna be essentially nailed, but I'm gonna add like here and there like little nail things, keeping stuff together, just to add to this standish feel of this, to push away from like it looking more human, but more standish like. Okay, and one more here, just to show how they look in 3D. Yeah, I like that edition. All right, those I'm gonna get them imprinted more, like they're just gonna be show up during coloring. Okay, do we... One last thing. We hide this one, we hide this one, this one's... I think that's gonna be a cool addition. Add the stuff from the clock interface. Like this one, and another one over here. What do you guys think? Because these parts can rotate as well. Don't know if I want to add numbers. Oh, yes, Blaster. Mr. Blaster is here. The one stream I was doing this the stance in a long while, and I was afraid he would not show up. Witamy serdecznie. Yeah, I like this. Alright, let's take the hand. Let's connect the clock with the hand. And add the little details over here as well. I wonder if there's somebody missing, though. The all-star cast is here. Roman numbers is not a bad idea, actually. Okay, you know, I'm not gonna add them black. When I'm gonna be applying color, maybe I can do them a little bit fainted and a little bit scratched. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put them. Actually, it's a good idea. Thanks. Okay, this one's... okej, dlatego ci urwa, no. Spoko, dokończ. My ten stream pociągniemy jeszcze przez jakieś 20 minut. Who else are we missing? Now I'm gonna sound... I don't want to sound bad because I forgot about something. But I have a really bad memory when it comes to people. I like how you include Princer into the cast. Wisdom became wisdom. Autocorrect, I suppose. Alright, we got the line art. What do you guys think? I'm gonna do a little bit visual thingy. Let's see how it's gonna look in the... Don't forget. Preferuję pary i metalowy rękawic po łokcie. Pierwsze co mi przychodzi do głowy jest steampunk, He must be smart. This is a threat. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright. So that's how it stand presents. We added some stuff. But yeah, I think it looks cool. What do you say, RedBlueValley? Oh yeah, the jack is here. Yeah, it's the SZ that screws you over. It's a Polish thing. Let's call it, okay, not real. And this one is a real body. Okay, there we go. Now that we're finished with this part, actually let's on this one. There we go. Let's put the rest over here. Krzemionki. Okej. Widzę troszkę powiązania z Galvanize, ale kontynuują, że to zupełnie inaczej wygląda. Sposób aplikacji to jest zupełnie inny. Actually, let's get back to this one. Yeah. Ale jest ograniczone objętością tej materii, rozumiem. Okay, let me see RedBlueValley's instructions on the coloring. Oh. Okay, so number one is the primary color for the stand, and I applied wrong layer. Okay, it's this one. Okay, we can remove this one. Hold on. What is this? Oh, okay, it's over here. Okay, so it is applied. Sorry, I had to fix something. Which one of you it is? There we go. Let's close this one, and primary color. Precyzji się okej. Dobry balans. Huh. Alright, let's apply the base body. Let's say this one. Alright, let's continue. Color 2 is the trousers. Ooh, so the trousers have this kind of stuff. Alright. I can dig that. Color 3 is the inner body and the stomach. Alright, I feel like we can add some kind of cool gradient over here. Yeah, definitely some kind of gradient is gonna be there. Okay, for now, let's apply those. We'll see how it's gonna look like at the end. You know, I actually was imagining it a little bit differently, but I missed the part where it see the color of the pants. That puts the whole design in another perspective. Alright, let's spot this one and this one. I keep missing stuff, alright. The parts, the inner part like the stomach, the legs under the trousers, the bicep, color for it, the outline of the stance. Okay. Alright. Those are pretty similar. And what does color 5 do? Stan's eyes are yellow. Alright, I feel we can do a cool gradient over here as well. Albo kostkę brukową dla Stan. Nie zapominaj, jak to się może przydać w pracy i w budownictwie. I cyk! Kostka brukowa jest. Yeah, it happens to me half the time. Alrighty. Alright, so those are the colors provided by the author. Now, there is still some stuff. I guess the hand would also have this coloring. Okay, okay. Nie, aktywacja nawet ciekawa. Z użyciem, co nie? Musi to, nie ma dużego jakby zakresu, jeśli chodzi o... Trzeba podejść i dotknąć to rzeczywiście, żeby to zadziałało. Okay, let's put the lines. Okay, some of those chords are gonna be of one color. And some of them will be a different color. Let's say this one. There we go. Tu widzę, że zostają jakieś pojedyncze piksele, które tutaj nie wpasowują się. Dobra, tu jeszcze to dodajmy. Alrighty. Is the hat, is it cool if it's gonna be like brown, dark brown? RedBlueValley. Okay, this one could be yeah, okay, looks cool if I give it dark undershoes like this. We're gonna get to the hat very soon. Though I feel like the stand would benefit from some darker shades of orange. Like darker here, more metallic even. Like this, yeah. Then it highlights the center of its body, right? It kind of radiates to the sides. Oh yeah, yeah. I can see that idea as well. Actually, let me. The hat, yeah. Odwrotną kolorystykę, że główny kolor z jednej strony akcentów. Tak, tak, masz rację, Blaster. To jest dobre posunięcie. Okay, let's... And this one. Now what I can add over here, a little bit desaturated? No. Maybe... Alright, thank you for coming, Snake. And take care. I will be releasing some new custom levels pretty soon. Hopefully. Maybe. Don't hold me on this. Yeah, I think we should highlight the trousers color a little bit more. What if I made it a little bit more red? Yes, this is perfect. Okay, what if I made the hands a little bit less saturated? Like a tiny bit. No, this is good color, yeah. I like it. And now the pins over here. Oh, what minute by minute does? Asks Blaster. I'm still reading into the ability, but it's main function. All right, to activate it needs 4 objects in 4 cardinal directions. The object can be, a person, any object like large thing, or even like a small pebble. By the way, RedBlueValley, if minute by minute can apply ability, notice and apply its ability, because the range is pretty massive. I think it should have better precision, at least B, preferably A. Unless you consider precision to be like not describing the precision of the ability, but well, yeah, maybe the precision. Yeah, you're right. Because I was usually when I play precision, it's like how precise the stand movement is. So yeah, maybe precision. Although the perception also includes that. I don't know. I feel like the precision should be a bit higher because it has effective range of the stand is 55 meters. This is huge. And he can affect a small pebble from 55-meter radius. Okay, but it can create illusions of the objects which will be moving in a specific like clockwise around it. And if you inflict damage to the illusion, you inflict damage to the real thing that has the illusion on. And during the rotation free, because the full rotation consists of 4 segments, the description is gonna be wide, but yeah, you have 4 segments, 4 rotations, and during rotation free, if I recall correctly, they switch up the illusions and the real things. It's confusing, but this I love the stance that can confuse the hell out of their opponents. For you figure out it's not that complex, but it can be very fun. Alrighty. O ja, jab. Ja, cały czas jeszcze do końca nie ogarnąłem abilitki tego stanu, nie za bardzo miałem czas. Ale mam już takie rough idea, co robić, nie? Okay, how about we make it golden? I will switch the color of this one later on. All right, now let's see the hat. Yeah, I would make it a little bit darker, a little bit. Oh wait, wrong layer. All right, a bit darker. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it complements the trouser perfectly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if I squint my eyes, I can still recognize the silhouette perfectly, yeah. Even when I'm not like looking directly at it. Tylko, że w odpowiedniej sytuacji one się będą te iluzje zamieniać z rzeczywistymi obiektami. Czyli masz to tworzenie iluzji połączone z teleportacją, wszystko krążące wokół działania zegarka. No i jeszcze ten pokaźny zasięg. Dobra, słuchajcie. Ja tu chciałbym mimo wszystko jeszcze tutaj dokończyć tą drugą rękę. I'm gonna get minute by minute over here. Ooh, okay. Now I need to think. Okay, so this part is gonna be over here. Yes. But I'm doing this on the wrong layer. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, there we go. And this goes here. So this goes here. This is the inner part, so it goes here. And those go here. There we go. Now we take the cog. Color over here. Vines. Okay, I love this color, but not fan of this one. Okay, that's good. There we go. And now the final part. Gold and silver. Well, I kind of wanted to look more like industrial steampunk. Like I don't think for like this fit with tattered trousers, the gold and silver would look pretty well. Like I when I'm gonna be doing the shading and details, I'm gonna make the stand look a little bit tattered or dirty, even from smoke or stuff like that. So I'm not dedicating to the Rolex part too much. Unless RedBlueValley have lore for the stand and it stole its time ability from somewhere, for somebody. Where did I see that? But yeah, I think this is the coloring for done. What do you guys think? I do like it. Yeah, I like the angle, the pose. Oh wait, we're not done yet. Here, those parts. There we go. Now we're done. Yeah, we're gonna do shading. The shading should do wonders. And then we're gonna do the video itself. So I think let's think. I think I should be able to finish the shading and the details at the end of this week. Next week, I mean next weekend. Still got some stuff on my head, real life stuff, and the video. Let me take a look. Alright, let's say the video should be finished before August 3rd. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself 2 weeks just because I had so much stuff on my head and work related stuff, if that's fine. And yeah, if you're fine, I probably give it a better precision, but first I'm gonna ask you like 18 or 19 more questions regarding the ability just to get it right. But yeah, it looks great. I to be honest, I wasn't at first fan of this color palette, but it fits really well. You chose it very nicely. So yeah, like I'm afraid someone to put the bright colors, but in this manner it highlights the stand very well. So good job. All right, yeah, the song ends, and I think this is all for today's stream. Let's save, and I'll be closing those stuff. And thank you all for coming. Coming, yes. And take care. Bye bye. And see you on the next live stream or episode. Take care.